Okay, that was very weird. I just had my first ever live glitch, so it fully glitched out on me. But I had to stop and take the thumbnail again. Ooh, I forgot to put what I'm doing. It just says at home with Lucas. Oh, that sucks. Anyways, back out on a 35-mile bike ride. We might go to 40, I don't know. We'll find out. Got my mount set up perfectly, so adjusting all over the place. It said it was going to rain at 8 a.m. It's now past 8 a.m. It definitely smells like fall in Indiana. There's a little bit of a crispness coming. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the live stream. We're a 35-mile bike ride. Might go to 42. Kind of want to go to 42 today, just because I feel like my 35-mile bike ride is a little bit annoying. And because my bike is performing well and my legs are feeling strong, I think I can do it. It's also funny, I don't know about you guys, but whenever I go out for a bike ride, I always think I'm forgetting something. I think it's because some of the stuff you can't get while you're out on the bike. Like I wouldn't go to get any water or Gatorade for quite some time. So I'm one of those annoying guys that's running back in the house to get more stuff. Yeah, my wife loves that. She's like, how many times do I have to send it on? Yeah, last time I was on the bike, the first half of the ride was pretty terrible. My gears were shifting all over the place automatically without my control. They were just popping. The trailer was just popping all over the place. We got our first downhill. That's what happens when I put the phone. Wow, I dodged all those little holes. That bridge back there has like 1,000 holes in it. So you're constantly doing this, trying to dodge the hole. Hey, smash that like button, give me some encouragement. It's not going to be too dangerous today. My bike's working great, my legs are feeling solid. I did do a spin bike yesterday, 30 minutes. But I didn't break myself down as bad as I did the time before. So I don't know what's going on. I'm doing the spin bike the day before I go out on the bike. Once again, I have no idea when my wife gets off. All right, that was 3. That was 3 loose dogs, people. One of them was in the street. None of them did anything. No barking, no nothing. That was terrifying. Wow. Wow. So that spot right there has loose dogs, which if you live in the US, dog off a leash is kind of terrifying, because we've had dogs on leashes forever, or in fences. Well, now we have electric fences where it's an invisible fence. That dog did not see me right away, so what I did is I shifted up and I went into maximum overdrive, and I just started pedaling as hard as I could, with the thought that the moment the dog does see me, I'm already about to hit maximum overdrive. Okay, I literally was just saying, wouldn't it be, I was just saying my legs are doing so good. And now my legs are a little bit drained. My quads are just like, what do we do, buddy? You just started cycling. Why are we dead already? I swear these dogs want me to get out here and just push it to the max right away. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, so we'll be doing we might be doing a 42-mile bike ride. We're out early. Not the earliest. I've been out. I used to get out on the bike at like 6 a.m. Did you not? I used to get out so early back in the day. So I would try to get out, do 2 hours, and start work. That was my regimen. Shout out if you wake up and work out immediately. I've never actually done that. I've never actually like stepped out of bed and started doing like push-ups and cardio. Never done that. I've heard it can give you a boost for the rest of your day, but yeah, I've never done that. Hit that like button. Smash that like button, yo. I'm gonna start a poll at some point. I'm gonna start it right now. I wish they would give you presets to start your poll, like, oh, you're on a bike? Here's a couple like fun questions to ask people. I'm just gonna ask if you cycle every day. That's been my man, I can do a lot of things while riding. There we go. I can do a lot of things while riding, but texting while cycling is crazy. Hello, Abra. Hello, sir, or madam, whoever you are. You look like a fella. Your face. Alright, we're making our first downhill left. It's a tiny downhill. There's no danger at all. When I go on the bike ride with my uncle, we have downhills that go on for quite a while, and then we have a couple downhills, two downhills that literally, once you get to maximum speed, you have to hit your busy intersection. So you're going like 30 miles an hour on your bike. Just when it gets the most fun, boom, you gotta lock up your brakes so you don't go out in traffic. You're from India, I'm from Indiana. Just another NA, and you're in Indiana, from India. Oh boy. I've lived in Indiana since 2004. It's a long time. That is a long time. We got our first uphill. uphill. Last time my gears were shifting or skipping, jumping. I don't know what the word is. My gears were jumping. I don't know if you've ever been going up a hill and had your gears jump. Because you basically are like up here, your gears jump, you're down here. And if you're a dude, you got a package, you're probably going to hit some part back on your seat. That is not fun. If you do that enough, you can get a bacterial infection. So, gears are skipping. Don't take that lightly. Yes, I'm cycling. Yes, I am. It's hard to tell that I'm cycling because there's not a road to look at and I can't flip my camera around. So, I can't show you guys the road. I need to get some live camera so I can do YouTube live. I think that's what I need, is just a straight up live camera that can go live. I wonder if any of the Insta cameras can go live. I don't think they can. But that would be cool if you could connect them to your phone through a hotspot and then have the camera be the YouTube live. Then I can just switch back and forth and show you the road, show you the scenery. I'm just too paranoid that I'll take my phone out of the case and then it'll just fall. Like, that's legit all I think about. I don't really drop my phone that often, but I have dropped devices in my time. So I'm like, yeah, I'm taking the phone out. My phone will stay in the case until the halfway point. I aired up my rear tire 90 psi, and then my front tire I did 85 psi. So, shout out if you're a cyclist and you're doing over 100 psi. I know on the skinny tires you do 100 psi, but everyone seems to not have skinny tires right now. All right, we got our second uphill. It's really small. Indiana does not have hills where I live. So it's basically sit down, flat land. Good morning! Got a little Peloton over there. For you guys cycling. If you follow this stream, you know that everyone is always going the opposite direction as me. I don't understand it. No one is going the way I'm going. Still, I'm wondering, am I going backwards? Even though I literally made up this loop. This loop that I go on took me it took me just over 1 full year to write. I would and navigate home on a bike, of course. So I was on Google Maps for biking, cycling, and it would show me a way to go home. And if it brought me back too soon, I would just go the opposite way. And eventually, I got to the point where I had somewhat of a loop. I'm one of those people that I like to go out one way, come back a completely different way, full circle. I really don't like driving or cycling on the same roads twice in one outing. It's kind of boring. It kind of annoys my brain. Whereas if I could do a loop, then I'm like, this is awesome. know if you can hear voice clearly. I never know. I feel like YouTube Live for mobile needs to update. Oh, that car is wrapped. That car had a protective cover over it, almost like it was a brand new car. It's supposed to see, but it was in someone's random front yard, driveway, and they didn't look rich, so I don't think that's anything other than just a daily driver that they literally wrapped. But yeah, so it took me a long time to get my 42-mile loop, which is almost like a oval. And then I added on to that by basically just going straight, making a left-hand turn, and then going down that road, and then making another left-hand turn to make my oval 50 miles. So it's pretty simple once you get the hang of it. But basically all I was doing was trying to find roads that didn't have potholes in them. Indiana is just full of potholes. Like everywhere you go, there's potholes. But this route, this loop that I made, it's almost smooth roads the entire time. It's kind of amazing. But there's no hills, so it's kind of boring. You're sitting down pretty much the entire time, which is not that fun. The only thing about cycling, the fun is going up the hill and down the hill. It's pretty simple. But, alright, time for some Gatorade. I don't think I shook this up enough. Actually, I don't think I shook it up at all. Top portion is just basically water. All right. So, got good news, bad news for my cup holder on my bike. Last ride, the cup holder literally fell off. Well, almost fell off. And I had to pull over and basically finger tighten it down. Home, I went to tighten up the screws, and they literally started stripping. And I was just like, you've got to be kidding me. I don't know if they're the screws from this new bike or if it's from my old bike. I want to say they're from my old bike. All right, we've got another downhill. It's not the best, but it'll do. It's one of those downhills where you can stay in aero a little bit more if you wanted to, or you just pop up and start pedaling because it's not that fast. It is nice out here, people. It is nice out here. Super crisp. Yeah. It's going to be a beautiful day. Yeah, they said it was going to rain. I don't know. I can't trust my echoes anymore. My echoes are getting really weird. One echo will say, oh, it's going to rain at 8. Another echo will say it's going to rain at 2. And we're like, okay. And then another echo showed thunderstorms, and it wasn't raining at all. The only problem with rain today is that it's not morning. It's not the hottest day, so it's definitely one of those days where if it does rain, it's going to be a little bit annoying. But I don't think it's going to rain. It's not going to rain at nice, and they'll go slow, take their time. Other cars are just like murder cars. So like, I'm going as fast as I want, and I'll get like a foot away from you, bro. Like, they don't realize that cyclists, we don't always stay in one line. We don't always stay the same distance from the edge of the road. Sometimes if I'm not paying attention, I'm moving a little bit all over the place. Which maybe to some people, they see that ahead of time and they're like, ooh, I'm gonna give this guy a wide berth. Yeah, we got some really cool clouds and then blue sky. It's one of those days where the air, clouds, it's very reminiscent of times of my past, and it really brings back memories from when I was younger. It's weird how smells in nature can do that. You smell something, or you'll see something, or you'll experience something, and immediately you're brought back to a memory when you were a child or a teen, and it's really fun. I like it. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. I should play that song. It's a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful morning. There is something weird about running or cycling outside when you're not like battling the weather. So if it's like really cold or really hot, for me personally, there's something really fun about that. There's something that really I go out with a mindset of like, we're going to war. And then if I go out and it's like 68 degrees, cloudy, you're just like, okay, we're not going to war. We're just going on a bike ride. It's going to be okay. I don't know. Maybe that's the conqueror in me. Maybe I have some desire to conquer. I suspect all men are like that. You want to get out there, you want to climb that mountain, just to, sometimes not even just to say we did it. Sometimes we don't even care to say to anyone else that we did it. I'll tell you one thing, my wife could not care less about my running or cycling. In fact, I suspect that she probably would be just as happy if I was out of shape. Because when I start talking to her about my running or cycling, she just has a look on her face of like, okay, when's this gonna end? When are we gonna be done with this? Which I guess sometimes it's hard to have interest in someone when they just finished a aggressive bike ride or something. I can see how people can be like, I'm not on your level, bro. Like, you're at 10 and I'm just sitting on the couch. So I get it. I can see where my wife's coming from. Wow, the corn is literally brown, people. It is literally completely dry to the bone. Last week, this corn was completely green. That is crazy. I wish I could show you a picture of that. It is so dry. Oh yeah, look at the soybean over there. The soybean's dry too. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, here's something crazier. Over here, the corn is green. So there is feed corn and there is people corn. So we have two different kinds of corn in Indiana. The people corn, I believe, they will be watering it to make sure it doesn't dry out. And I suspect that this here, people, this is looking pretty dry. It's interesting. Yeah, that's the only thing about going for a run. So I can hold my phone. Morning. I can hold my phone in my hand, and then I can just show you guys what I'm doing on the live stream or on the. Hit a pothole. I have no idea what that person just said. It looks a little bit like a diss. CV. I have no idea what you just said. Looks like you just gave me a diss, but I don't know. Okay. Wow, 8 people hit the votes on the poll. That's awesome. Yeah, I just hit a pothole that I've not hit in the entire time I've been going on this route for 3 years. I just hit it. It wasn't bad, but it was definitely annoying. I'm like, I've avoided that forever. Thanks to CV for that pothole, because I was trying to read whatever they just said. Oh man, that's funny. But yeah, I kind of feel bad because on the last bike ride I was dissing on my Specialized Les, which you can see in the thumbnail. I was dissing on it because the gears were all bad and all messing up. But I'm pretty sure my boy got out in the garage, climbed up on the chair, and just turned the only thumb screw you could turn on the bike, pretty much. Turned it all the way in clockwise. So I turned it out 5.5 turns on the last bike ride. Now my gears are perfect again. So I feel bad. I was saying Specialized Les gears are junk and all this stuff. I'm gonna say they're not all bad. They're not all bad. Also, I'm pretty terrible at maintenance, so I should be washing my bike and I should be cleaning the chain and the derailleur and do that. Definitely something I need to do more often. I need to just get a bike stand for work. One of those portable bike stands that you can just set your bike on. I should just do that. I'll do that and I'll add it into the live stream when I get it. Maybe I'll do a little tutorial on how to clean your bike. I was watching on TikTok during the Tour de France. They were cleaning the bikes on there. It looked pretty simple. Just blast it with water, then blast it with soap, and then blast it with like WD-40 and some kind of oil. That seemed to be it. But those bikes, so I would say those bikes are basically brand new up until the point that they get rid of them. I would say they're all brand new, even when they're used. If you maintain something while you're using it aggressively, like they do on the Tour de France, that thing's gonna look new forever. that's the hard part about maintenance, is if you just keep up on always product, it's going to look new and last forever. But the moment you slip and the moment you stop, it's going to go downhill fast. It's kind of like dusting. If you dust your house like once a week, twice a week, it's going to look dust free. But if you wait a month or 2 months, now you got sticky dust. Now you got like humid dust. Now you're out there like putting in twice as much work. Woo. All right, it feels like we have some headwinds. Looking around to see if I see anything blowing, and I'm not seeing anything blowing. So, I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure from listening to the last bike ride, I'm pretty sure that the earbuds are not recording any audio at all. Thank you, YouTube Live. Do not allow us to use our Bluetooth earbuds, at least I don't think. I'll try to test that at the halfway point. I'll pull the earbud out, talk straight into it at a distance, see if that does anything. I don't think it will, but give it a shot. I'm pretty sure everything's coming from both microphones right now. And these microphones on my Samsung S23 Ultra are actually pretty amazing. Because I'll listen to this back and I'll be like, oh, I can hear a good amount. Yeah, my calf muscles have been acting up a little bit lately. Which I never have problems with my calf muscles, so it is funny. The other thing that's funny is my upper body was super sore for like 4 days after I did my last quad eye workout. And I realized that when I was doing the workout, I was really paying attention to Coach, and he was talking about you build muscle by going down slowly as you're working the dumbbell. So you pull the dumbbell up fast and then you release it really slow. And we did a bunch of variations of that, and I actually paid attention and I really did it perfectly. So I think I basically just maxed out all my muscles without really knowing it. And so it took like 4 days to recover from that. Anytime I get any body pain now, I'm just like, oh, is that COVID? Because when I had COVID 2 Christmases ago, yeah, I got COVID Christmas fucking morning, and I literally was like, you have got to be kidding me. Like, there's no way. We were hosting Christmas. So we were hosting Christmas for the family. It was our first Christmas to ever host. We were so excited. We decorated, made it look all perfect. And then Christmas morning, like 9:30 a.m., I was like, I do not feel well. So I took a COVID test, and boom, full-blown COVID. So shout out to, I think it was 2020? No, 2022. I think it was 2022. Yeah, 2022 Christmas was robbed because of COVID. And the family had to scramble, go to another house. We didn't actually have anyone over until New Year's. So we kind of did like a Christmas/New Year's. But anyways, I got COVID and I got real bad like back pain just for like one day, and then the next day I was fine. Thankfully, I was very, very lucky. But yeah, ever since I got COVID, anytime I get any weird pain in the body, the brain people, it just tells me it's probably COVID. All right, we got another little uphill. This is like a slow uphill, so we're gonna slowly work into it. Get some more Gatorade. Yeah, I'm not really liking this bottle. It's hard to squeeze, and the tip of it is also hard, and it's just overall not that great. It also has an open and close on it, so you have to spin it to open, spin it to close, which while you're cycling, that's the last thing you want to do, is have to think about opening or closing your water bottle, or whether you did open or close it. Sometimes you'll go to take a drink and it's closed and you're like, come on now. This is terrible. But it was only $12, so hello. How's it going? It's going good. The legs are feeling good. My left quad, left calf muscle is a little bit sore, but not like painful sore. It's just kind of like we're working through something. But yeah, the legs feel good. My mindset's pretty solid. I do have to take a pee though. I am feeling slightly full bladder, which is never fun. When I used to not stop while cycling, I can remember having to go pee like 5 minutes into my bike ride, and then like 2.5 hours later, I get home and finally relieve myself. So I will, well, here's the thing, people. If you follow this stream, you know that my halfway point has basically been overrun by homeless people, and they're living in the bathroom. I should report it because it's a public bathroom. It's really for people who come and rent the bikes there. They have like a public bike rental, and these people are basically like bathing, smoking cigarettes, possibly smoking other substances in the bathroom, and they're not happy-go-lucky people. They look sketchy and very twitchy. They don't look happy. Those are the worst kind of homeless people, because you're like, I don't even want to be around this person. So basically, long story short, short story long, we may get to the halfway point and not have a bathroom. So we'll see. I mean, I already take my bike in with me. I basically just roll the bike in because I'm like, I'm not leaving this bike out here. No, thank you. That would be the worst, to be on a bike ride and go into the bathroom or go into a store, come out and find your bike stolen. Like, holy crap. Because if you didn't have a ride, if you didn't have anyone to pick you up, you could be stranded 20 to 50 to 100 miles from home, and you have no way of getting back. I mean, nowadays Uber and Lyft and rideshare, and I guess you could call it taxi, but yeah, keep your eye on your bike, people. Even if you lock it up, you still can't trust that. Like, I'm now thinking back to like the 5 bike rides I went on with my uncle in Mooresville, Indiana. And I remember going into the subway.
You've got mail.
I was going into the subway, and me and my uncle were leaving our bikes out front. Oh boy. I'm going to have a second thought when I go there again, because I'll have my new bike, which is 3 times as expensive as my old bike. Oh boy. That's like 20 miles from the cars, so sit at the subway. But we literally just walk in and ask for a water cup, or we ask to use the bathroom. So it's not like we're in the subway for like 30 minutes. But we're there long. We got big downhill. If I crank really hard right now, I could possibly get maybe 30 miles an hour going down this hill, but probably a lot less. Because people ski, they get full arrow. Their comment if it's just pure wind noise right now. It's working noise. Yeah. We're staying in full arrow. Really does not get their adrenaline going at all. You need a hill that's 4 times as long and twice as steep. Then the adrenaline's going to kick in. I don't think a lot of people understand that cycling on hills is a huge endorphin hit. It's a huge adrenaline hit. It really does check off a lot of boxes. And it's not until you get on a big hill where you're going down so fast you're questioning, is my tire going to stay on? Am I going to be able to stop with my brakes? That's when you know you've hit a hill that's perfect. If you're fearing for your life going down a hill, that's golden. That's how it should be. Yeah, my uncle's been down a lot of hills in his life, and he still gets a little scared on this hill because you have to make a sharp left turn at the bottom. At some points of the year, during the fall, autumn, you have a bunch of leaves all over the road. And that's terrifying. You're like, oh boy, am I going to slip out on these leaves? Just go sliding? So, it's a hill. It's a hill to remember. Now, there's nothing worse than having to go pee while you're cycling. That is like so annoying. These cornfields over here are pretty dry too. Of course, the first thing I think about is Kellogg's cornflakes. I don't know why. Those are some crunchy looking cornflakes, that's for sure. Super crunch. Woo. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like I've been going a little bit non-stop exercise. I do this every year. I get to the point where I'm doing all the things all the time. Luckily, I did take a day off, so I did my... No, wait, I didn't take a day off. I did a 6-mile live run, which I guess is like a 10K. So I did a 6-mile live run 2 days ago, and yesterday I did 30 minutes on the spin bike, and now today I'm doing a 35 plus mile bike ride. So that's 3 days back to back to back. I don't really like recovery days. I don't know why. I'll tell you what I do like. I like days where it rains all day long, because then I'm like, okay, definitely can't go for a run, definitely can't go for a bike ride. But the way I live my life is pretty simple. If the wife is going to get her hair done, or her nails, or her feet on her day off, or she's going to the doctor, then I don't go for a bike ride, I don't go for a run, and sometimes I'll just not do anything. I won't ride the spin bike or do a body workout. But it's hard. It's really hard because there's something about feeling like you've done something with your day after you've worked out. So some days I'm like, I don't feel well, I'm hungry, and so I eat, and I still don't feel that good. And then I just basically convince myself it's time to do a workout. And I get all excited, and I go and do a workout, and I would say 50% of the time I feel better. I don't know, ever since COVID started, I've been super convinced that working out and fitness and exercise is like the cure. Hear me out. I'm not crazy. I know that you're not gonna not get sick if you work out, but when COVID first hit, they were saying you can't take deep breaths and you can't hold your breath and all this stuff. If you have a cough, then you have COVID. And I can remember psychologically, okay, with the mind, convincing myself I had COVID. And so I'd get a little cough and I'd be like, oh, here we go. We're going into the hospital. It's all going downhill. But what I would do is I would get on the bike and I'd go ride as fast as I fucking could for like an hour to 2 hours. And then I would get home and I would say, we don't have COVID today, bro. We don't have COVID. And I would live to fight another day. And then the next day, I would get a cough. Or maybe it'd be 2 days, I'd get a cough. And I would think, okay, here we go. We got COVID. Get back out on the bike. Drink as hard as I fucking could. And then realize once again. And I did that for like 2 years. For like 2 years, I was out on the bike like every other day. I think I got down to like 145 pounds, which I hadn't been 145 pounds since high school. So I was nice and skinny, like a Tour de France cyclist. But I think what I learned was you watch too much news about one subject, it messes with your mind. Your mind it can't take it. I had to turn off the news. I had to say, you know what? If anything bad's gonna happen, I'm gonna know about it through my phone or something. I had to just stop watching the news. I was like, I can't do this. I can't sit every day and hear more and more and more. And the moment I turned off the news, my anxiety lowered. I started feeling better. And I would just basically get my news, like I said, through my phone, but I was very careful with my phone. I didn't have any news apps. I would just have breaking news notifications. Or my wife would tell me something. that was fine. That was okay. And I got peace back. I was like, you know what? I feel so much better. Because I think that first year of COVID was terrifying. You know, it was like we were in this invisible war. We were battling this invisible thing that could get you at any moment. And I think we're all still a little fucked up from that. I still don't think we're right. And I don't know what I can't tell you what's got me fucked up. Hi, I'm from Japan. I like your comment. Hey, thank you. Hey, thank you. I love Japan. I've never been. It was on the list. But I know you guys don't want me to come. I know some parts of the country, of the world, are like, do not come. We don't want tourists. Maybe I'll come through my YouTube channel. Somehow get to Japan. I'll be like, I'm not a tourist, I'm working. I'm making a video. Not a tourist. Although that's not a good thing, I should say. I should apologize, that's pretty bad. Because some YouTubers have come to Japan and fucked it all up. So I do apologize for those people. Some of those people are crazy. I would come with my family. It would be chill. I'm a good person. But yeah, I also started saying this thing. I'm not religious. I don't go to church. I don't necessarily believe. But I did find this, I don't know if it's a mantra or part of the Bible, but it's basically like, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. And so I started saying that when COVID came. I started saying, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. And I would name off everyone I knew. And I would say, you know, it's not getting us. And I would say that every night before I went to bed. And I would say it with power, and I would say it with belief, and I would say it with desire. I had desire in my heart that no one would be harmed in my family. And thank God no one did get harmed. I'm not saying that that's what happened, but I do know I was going hard on that every night. And I was like, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. I don't even know if that's the right verse or anything. I just know that I've heard that. And I'm like, I'll live with that. I don't care. Life is a placebo. Life is a full-blown placebo. Everything in life is a placebo. You either believe or you don't. If you believe, it can happen. Oprah Winfrey told us that with our vision boards back in the early 2000s. She's like, you get a board, put a bunch of pictures on there that you cut out of magazines, you get that stuff, get it all. You want that house? Put it on the board. You want that cologne? Put it on the board. You want that bike? Put it on the board. The vision board, people. That is true. I believe in the vision, because every time, and this could be the same for everyone, but every single time that I've ever wanted or needed a car, I've only had like 4 cars in my life, but every single time I've wanted or needed a car, I've gotten said car, the exact car that I set out to get. And you're like, oh, you went to the place and you bought that car? No, not that simple. Not that simple. It starts off with, that's the car right there. I don't know how I'm going to get that car, but I'm going to get that car. Then, through some miracles, you end up with that car. It's not easy. It's not something that just happens. And especially if you're broke as hell like I am, it is a miracle. It is a true miracle. You're like, oh shit, you got a car. Right now I got on my vision board buying a house. That's all I care about. 37 years old, buying a house. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't have the money. I definitely do not have credit. I really have nothing. And yet I know in a short period of time that I'm going to buy a house. And it's one thing that I never thought I would need as bad as I do right now. Like I need a house so bad. It's crazy. And I also feel like buying a house at 37 or whenever I do buy a house, it's going to be like one of the most important things that I'll do in my life. Which I'm sure to a lot of you guys sounds hilarious. You're like, but I have 3 kids, 5, 3, and 1, and we live in a large house. It's not small, but it only has 3 bedrooms. So the living space is bigger than the bedrooms. The master bedroom is massive. You could probably break it down into 2 small bedrooms. And then we have a loft, which you could also probably break down into 2 small bedrooms. Then you have a large living room, dining room, and medium-sized kitchen. It's not huge. But it's not our house. We don't own this house. We're renting this house from my brother. So we're basically living under his desire to not live there. So if he starts desiring to move back, then we're in trouble. So, yeah, it's one of those things where I'm putting it on the board. I've got my vision. I can see it. I can see us signing the papers. I can see us designing the house. I can see it all. And that's the first step. This is what I need. This is what I want. This is what I will be acquiring at some point. And then when you do, you never forget, you never let go of that. You stay strong. And you let the universe or God or whoever start to build a path that you work your way through. And at the end of that path is that vision that you had. It could be 1 year, it could be 6 years, it could be 10 years. But if you never let up, you will get there. It will happen. You will achieve it. And the thing that everyone always says is that the moment that it's right is the moment that it all works out easily. So there is this weird thing about the way things work out. They work out in an easy fashion. And if it's hard, you're hitting your head against the wall every time, it's not working out, it's not the right time. You gotta take a break, give it a minute. Even if I can make anything else, holy. That is awesome. I just made it across with no problems. That is so cool. All right, let's see if this bathroom is open. I've got to pee. All right. Okay. Oh, it smells like wet diapers in here. Oh my God, it's disgusting. That is so gross. It literally smells like a wet fart. Oh my God, it stinks. Woo! Woo! I didn't even realize that I had the It doesn't even stink. It more is like someone's been living here. Like you get this smell that someone has been living in this bathroom. Probably running this heater at night. Not here, in dryer. Probably. Yeah, that's gross. What they should do is they should open these windows and put in screens so it doesn't get warm, you know, like it is. Actually, I think there's a heater on it. Oh, that is wild. Oh wow, I actually have soap. That's cool. Come on now. Oh no, the hand. Oh no. The sink is not working. Come on, sink. There it goes. All right. Mission accomplished. I got the pee. Woo. Okay. Get out of this bathroom. Oh. All right. Okay. Yeah, all the bikes are gone today. I wonder if everyone rented them out or... Yeah, there's a lot of cars here. Huh. I guess people do come and rent them out. 24-hour surveillance. I guess I can take the phone out of the mount and switch. Yeah, these are the bike rentals here. Oh, cool. All right, that's awesome. 24-hour surveillance. There's the Iron Bridge right there. Let's get to our shade tree. Woo. All right. Oh, that worked out perfect. Look at that. Just chilling on the tree. Yeah, so I'll show you what happened last time. All of those are stripped. Those two are stripped out. The top one is really solid. The bottom one, you could see literally the metal. Oh, those are specialized. Okay, those are literally made out of junk metal. That is hilarious. Yeah, my bike is a 54. So if you know anything about cycling bikes, they're like 52, 54, and then they go to 56. My last bike was a 56, which was way too big. That thing was massive. How do you... Your mom said, how do I always make a live? How do I always make a live? I just push the button on my phone and I go live. Maybe your mom is asking me why I make it live. Like, what's the point, bro? Why are you going live? Okay, I think I had too much Gatorade because that's like half gone and we're at our halfway point. Here's my mount right here. Shout out to this company. They sent me this mount, I think last year, VSID. They're a good company. It's a good mount. I like it. It's a little big though. It is one of those funny mounts where you pull from any angle and it closes. So you can pull from there and it closes and you can push up from there. This is not sponsored or anything. I'm not trying to sell you guys this mount. There's a little button right here. You push it, it opens. It's all grippy. It's pretty cool. I have to have it upside down because this part right here will actually cover part of my phone. And it'll cover the front face of the camera a little bit, so it looks weird. So that's the only problem. But if you're not doing live streaming or using your front facing camera, this is actually great because you can protect more of your phone. So if your phone did fall on the face of this, this is wrapped around your phone. Once again, this is not an ad. I'm not trying to sell you guys anything. I feel like I should stop talking about it because it's probably annoying. This is my light back here. I don't know who makes that light. I bought that light. It was a 2-pack. I bought it like forever ago. But yeah, so I went with this color because I was like, it stands out. It's super bright. And then what I did is I blacked out everything else. So my entire outfit is completely black on black on black. Hold on. There we go. I just buy from this company right here off Amazon because they're super cheap and they last forever. I'm not sponsored by them at all. But yeah, super. And then the helmet is black and white. I couldn't get a solid black helmet, but I was like, whatever. And then the gloves are black and white as well. So the gloves and the helmet kind of go together. And then these glasses, this company sent me them last year as well. That's the logo. I don't remember the name. Yeah, I wish someone would send me like a full-blown bike or something, but I'm not that good. Like no one, like Specialized is not going to be like, oh, I'm going to send you a bike because you go on a 35 to 40 or 50 mile bike ride. But that would be cool. I would definitely do a great review on that. Yeah, these handlebars are comfortable. They're just not the best. These are my fat tires I was talking about. So my last tires were literally half this thick or half this wide. So they were like that wide. And these are awesome. Like they take a lot of the bumps, and they still let you go really, really fast. So that's the crazy thing. You're still gonna go fast. And the front one is 85 and the back is 90, because you want the front to be a little bit less PSI because you want to not have so much bumps, and you want it to absorb more. But yeah, they do say that you could go lower. I could go down to like maybe like 85 on the back and 80 on the front, but 90 and 85 is great. It works perfect for me. So that's what I've been doing. It's funny. Normally I'm like really hungry. I'm like chasing my Cliff Bar right here. Once again, not sponsored by Cliff or anything. I don't have any sponsors. Normally I'm like dying to eat this, but right now I'm just, I don't know. There's a part of me that's like, do we just keep going without eating it? Oh, look at this. There's a spider. There's a spider trying to land on my bike. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let me flip my camera around. This little tiny spider. I don't think you're gonna be able to see it. Where's it at? There it is. Come on, phone. There it is. It's literally like, oh, it's on my phone right now. It shot a little bit of the web onto the phone. That is hilarious. Yeah, if you didn't know, I may have ADD. I don't know. My attention is definitely deficit. Oh boy. All right, let's get this Cliff Bar down. I always go with the peanut butter. I'm off of chocolate, so that's one thing I was able to cut out of my diet. It's the first step towards no processed foods, but I never went past that one step. So I literally was like, I'm gonna stop eating chocolate, and then never went past that. So chocolate's not the best for you. Dark chocolate's okay, but chocolate's not the best for you. So I cut it out entirely, and I feel really good about that because I literally will read the ingredients sometimes to look for cacao to see. Oh, I forgot about that spider. All right, we got 13 votes. Let's take a look. Wow. 31% of you cycle every day. Now, I wonder if that means that you're cycling to work or you're cycling just to get around town. I should have preferenced that by saying, do you cycle long distances for cycling purposes? But that's awesome. Good on you guys. 31% cycle every day. That's crazy. I don't think I've ever gone out cycling 2 days in a row. Yeah. I don't think I have. Are you guys watching that guy on TikTok who eats the head of lettuce? The trash salad guy? If you're not, you should. That guy's cool. Okay, how do I get out of this pole? Touch it again. There we go. Cool. All right. I wonder how many poles I should make. Do some people make like a bunch of poles? I'm gonna start a pole. Nope. Oh, I have to end that one. Oh no. So it's basically one pole per ride. I was gonna say, how many of you guys eat Cliff Bar? I eat one of these every day. That is my breakfast right there. Yeah, it's definitely humid today, so I can feel the humidity's building and it's getting warmer. And the clouds are definitely dissipating. Oh, I missed this. Willow said, "Hi, Fit KO." Okay. Oh. They said hi to the person who said they're from Japan. That's Fit KO. All right. What is it, like tomorrow in Japan? Is it Saturday? It's Saturday in Japan. It's not Saturday morning though. I think is it Saturday night? Huh. Shout out if you know what day and time it is in Japan. I think it's Saturday night. Aren't they like a full 24-hour plus some from us? Yeah, I'm going to be getting some energy gels for my rides, so I can do some energy gels and review them while I'm cycling. I think that'll be cool. I did bring a banana. I was very smart. I always break the tip off before I ride. That way I have less to carry. I think this has been the longest halfway point yet. I'll show you guys the scenery around here. So you got a train track, you got a billboard, you got some trees, you got a train track that goes down to that pretty cool iron bridge right there. These trees are really tiny. That's basically like the size of most trees in Indiana. They're not very big. And that's because everything in Indiana is just basically new development. Yeah, you can see there's no wind because that flag is barely moving. Well, I think I just found my next date night. September 21st, Brewfest. I'll be taking my wife there. I need to remember that. Brewfest. All right, we're doing that. I wish I could take a screenshot. Oh yeah, I can't take a screenshot. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Got it. got here? Pin to live stream. What can I pin to live stream? What is that? Huh. Wow. Okay. That's weird. Huh. Okay, you could pin stuff to your live stream. That is hilarious. Okay. I'll do that when I go for a live run next, because I always talk about my running shoes. Huh. I guess I could pin this bike, but I don't know if I really care for it that much. I want to recommend it to everyone. So, all right, that was the longest halfway point, I think, to date. We've been here for so long, I feel like. So long. All right, adjusting the shorts, and we're getting back at it, people. Oh, that was a good halfway point. That was really good. I got to use the restroom. All right, now we're going to be going off-road for about 10 seconds. We got grass, and I guess you could see a lot in my glasses. That's funny. I've always thought I couldn't see the road. But if you have the right reflections, you can see what. Now we're going to be going through an intersection up here. It's a little bit sketch. I have to make a left turn. Lucky there's no cars right after this car. This car's going really fast. Holy crap. We did it. All right. Woo! Wow, 14 people have hit the goal. That is really cool. I had the thumbnail title changed. I think it's still just At Home with Lucas. I changed it when I first went out for the ride, and it was live 35 plus mile bike ride with Lucas. Of course that glitched. So now I think it still just says At Home with Lucas. So that's funny. But it is funny, I was checking the stats yesterday on my run. And I didn't realize that what YouTube will do is if you watch one of my YouTube videos, my reviews, it'll actually recommend the live stream to you, which is funny. So people went from one of my review videos straight to my live stream. I think that's how it works. Or maybe it was my video had ended and they recommended the final video. I don't know. There's a good market for that actually. But also it looked like a lot of you guys were already subscribed to this channel, which is awesome. Watching the live stream. Of course, if you're not subscribed, definitely smash that subscribe button. I am going live to acquire more subscribers, but I'm not really hunting for subscribers. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to sell you guys on subscribing to the channel. If you want to subscribe, 100%, hit that subscribe button. But if you don't have to do that. We have a Ryobi factory in Shelbyville, Indiana. Shout out if you guys love the Ryobi tools. Yeah, look, you can see the road. That's cool. They're like straight up mirrors right now. All right. Yeah, the first part of my ride, I don't think they were mirroring what was going on. I think if the sun is hitting them, they don't mirror. Right now the sun's on my back, so they are mirroring. Yeah, I do have some stats on my watch. I forgot to tell you. I got my Fitbit going. So I've been wanting to look at my watch and see where we're at. We're at an hour and 20 on the ride, 18.39 miles so far. So that is the halfway point for the 35 miler. And if I do the 42 miler or the 50 miler, it's completely different. I guess I needed that Cliff Bar. I'm feeling really good right now. Solid. Cliff Bars are literally the best in the middle of a bike ride. So if you're like eating a granola bar or an energy bar, doing something during your bike ride, it's not working, go and get a Cliff Bar. I guarantee you, it's going to be a game changer. Because I'll eat a Cliff Bar at home, and I won't feel like I have any energy, nothing. But if I eat a Cliff Bar and go for a run, or I'm in the middle of my bike ride, and I eat a Cliff Bar, you can really feel all of that goodness just working. You're like, wow, this is actually really good. Again, not sponsored by them at all. I feel like it's super windy right now. If you hear my voice. Comment yes if you hear my voice. Comment why. Just a why. Alright. Yeah, definitely, my headwinds. Yeah, I can see in the water. The water is rippling this way. I can't get away from this road. I don't believe there's another way to go. Because if I go out that way to the right, I hit an even busier road. And if I don't come down as far, I can't do this loop, so
You've got mail.
this road is a must-have. There's no getting around it. But this area is like hit or miss for it's going to be busy or not. Day off, which is the same day. I want to get out on my bike, run. I want to go somewhere. I want to take the kids somewhere. You know, as a family. I'm living. Well, she doesn't want that because she's not at home. So sometimes she does. Sometimes she's got plans for us. Go places on the days off. She likes it, but if you're putting in 40 hours, 50 hours a week out of the house, you really cherish your time at home. but I'm the one who's calm, cool, and collected most of the time when it comes to kids, whereas she's the stressor. So she's stressing all the time, which sometimes I'm like annoyed with, and other times I'm like, okay, I get it. Okay, we got another uphill. Yeah, they just redid this bridge, but they left 2 bumps up here, 2 holes. So every time I go over it, it's just 2 aggressive bumps. Oh no. Alright, gotta stop. I'm going for the 42 miler, and I just hit a red light, which is hilarious. So it's like, oh, the universe is like, oh, you're trying to go for your 35-mile bike ride? Go for it. You go for the 40, you're not getting it. Oh, this guy's gonna let me go. Hey! Alright. Feels good. It feels good. Going for a longer bike. Get like 2 more downhills going this way. We'll be going on the sketchy road though, so don't worry, I'll warn you guys before we get to the sketchy road. I'm getting scared. Also, it kind of, I don't know, it's definitely getting more and more cloudy. Going for the 42, people. Woo! 42 miler. Don't know what that is in kilometers. Alright. Off of the main road. Back onto some country roads. Until you get some sweat down on my left glasses. It's funny how we call these things glasses still. These are 100% plastic. They should be called plastics. We should not be calling them glasses anymore. If they're made out of plastic, people, come on. Like, how do we just land on glasses? Like, did someone just grab 2 glass cups, put them up to their eyes, and go, I see better? And they said, well, those are going to be called glasses. Woo! Alright. Yeah, if you're just clicking back on, I'm going on my 42 miler. So we're officially not doing 35 miles, we're doing 42 miles. Smash that like button if you agree. So right now we're passing the little airport, which I believe is a public airport and private. Like you can see in my glasses. But there's little planes here. I thought this was a part of the Army. I think it might be, because there are Army vehicles, but I think that's just for safety. I think this is more of an airport Army setup. So I actually don't see any signs anymore. But there's like 3 Army vehicles right here. Just a bunch of planes. lot more money for it. Other anchors are just half closed in, half open. Yeah, I pushed myself 2 days ago to go for a 6-mile run. I started off going for a 4-mile run, and I added on a 5th mile. And after the 5th mile, I said, let's go for 6 miles. I'm trying to get back on my 7-mile loop. I have like a 7.2-mile loop that I run. But it's not good to run in high heat because it's mostly full sun. So there's not a lot of trees, a lot of shade. Right now, with it getting cooler, pop out there into my 7-mile loop. I feel pretty good. So I'd love to get back into running where I did 10 to 12 miles. Back when I was doing that, I was running like a 6:20 to 7:20 pace. So my average was like 6:45 quite often. And if you're running a 6:45 mile for 10 miles, it's a lot less than if you're running an 8-minute mile. So it adds up. It definitely adds up. So I don't want to be out there for 3 hours running an 8 or 9-minute mile. So because of the live stream, you guys are really helping me out because I don't feel like I'm out here all by myself. There's a plane right now, I think they're called prop planes. I don't know. Is it a 4-seater or a 6-seater plane? Indiana's really small, but we have like, I could probably count 7 of these small airports for these tiny little planes. I don't know if that's normal. It could be more because there's parts of Indiana I haven't really explored or been to. So I've been to pretty much everywhere though. But it seems like anytime you get somewhere where there's some money, there's these little planes. And people are coming and going every day, flying them around. Maybe it's because Indiana's so flat. The whole state is like a runway. So you could put these little airports everywhere because there's no hills, there's nothing. It's just flat land. Yeah, shout out if you're a pilot. That's awesome. I don't think I could ever be a pilot. I don't like flying that much. I like flying once a year or twice a year. That's all. That's all I got in me.
You've got mail.
I am solid. Looking at a plane more often than that. Not so good. It's so good. I like going places. That's another thing. Yeah, I love the destination. That is for sure. Wow, they built this house so fast. Absolutely amazing. Wow. Put that house up. Super fast. There's another dog. Just casino. I think it's because the casinos are really smart and they target a lot of old people because they know the old people have money coming in from the government. They know they usually have excess, and they know the old people are willing to get a ride to go to these places. So a lot of these casinos will go and shuttle them in. They'll go and pick them up. Have a car service come and get them. They lose enough money there. It's just so funny. It's like you have to lose, basically just give them money. They love you. And they're willing to spend money to get you back. I remember hearing stories of like casinos sending out like foods like hotel packages and food and car services, and they would fly them out just because they spend enough money. Spend enough money. Give the casino enough money. Alright, we got another downhill. It's medium. That's a good view. You can see the road through the buses. My phone is covered in sweat. Ah! Another benefit of having earbuds in while you cycle is you don't get wind in your ear. So, I got an ear infection last year because I was cycling with my uncle and I didn't have earbuds in. And my ears are just massive. Like they don't stop any wind from coming in. Coming in full force. So, definitely think about putting in earbuds if it's a windy, slightly chilly day. Even if you're not listening to anything, it still helps. Yeah, I'm trying to get all the sweat to drip off my phone. That's why I have my phone tipped down. Last time I got sweat on the phone, it started to like push buttons and stuff. I was like, oh, it's gonna end the live stream. It's got part of the whole ride. Because you just have soybean fields as far as the eye can see. Now I got a plane up here taking off. That's cool. There's some parts of Indiana that are just really peaceful. It's all farmland. And a bunch of houses, but a lot of farmland. A lot of farmland. Alright, we're at 23 miles, so just hit the halfway point for the 40 miler. Well, just about just hit it. And now we got the sun in my face again. The beauty of doing a loop is that you end up getting sun on you in basically like a 360. Whereas if you just fly straight there and straight back, you might just get sun on the right side and the left side. problem with pushing myself to the 42 miler is I've been doing the 5 miler for long enough that I know my tired points. It's always funny when you go past the mileage that you normally go past. Your brain starts to try to figure out where you're at and how tired you're going to be up ahead. Yeah, shout out if you do gravel road cycling as like a sport, as like something fun. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. So since my last bike ride, I went to a family get together and my uncle was there. My uncle who has kidney failure, who's been a lifelong cyclist. He cycled across the United States, I think like 6 times there and back. And he just now got a motorcycle because he's just now realizing that he's not going to be able to get out on the bike as much as he would like to. Definitely not going to be able to get out and go as long as he normally would. Well, got another uphill. Let's do this thing, people. Oh. Alright. That was a good uphill. That was a good one. Another thing is because the cornfields. Oh wait. Anyways, so my uncle got a bike. He got a Honda, a smaller crotch rocket speed bike. It's not big. It's not very big. And he's like 60 something years old. And so he just opted for an automatic motorcycle, which I didn't know there were automatic motorcycles. I mean, I kind of did, but it's got like a CVT or something, continuous variable transmission. I think that's what he said. So he's got the ability to basically like thumb shift. So if he wants to go into manual mode, he can thumb shift through the gears himself. There's no clutch for his foot. It's just all automatic. And I'm looking at the 50 miler now. I'm looking at that 50 miler. If I go straight, it's 50 miles. If I go left, it's 42 miles. We're definitely going left. But I'm looking at that 50 miler. And I'm kind of talking to the body right now. How are we doing, body? Can we make it? The one thing that's annoying is right here, there's a bunch of cornfields. I have to turn left up here. So I can't actually see what's coming from my left until I'm right there. So I can see as far as the eye can see to the right. So I can basically say right now, there's no one coming from the right, but from my left, this is dangerous. So I have to be very careful right now. Luckily, I can see a little bit right now. That is it. The thing would have just taken me out. All right, I got this. You can go out on this road with a lot of faith. All right, I don't know if you can see through my glasses, but we have about 2.5 feet of roadway. Last time I was on here was a little while ago. It was quite a ways. Definitely like 3 months ago. like, I don't like it. I don't like that I have 2 feet. Like right now, I feel like I have 2 feet. I'm lucky. And those giant semis come by. Just really make you think. They're like a foot from their tires. And you're just like, oh, yeah. This is not the safest way to be. But it's definitely dangerous. But sometimes you come through here, you get lucky, and there's no trucks. Here we go. Can you see in the glasses that truck right there? I don't know if you see it. That guy, luckily that guy could get over. So he got over 2 feet. But sometimes that's not enough. If I get cocky, it's going to go a little bit to my left, which is not good. It's to my right, it's a downhill. Right is a drop off. So that would be fun. But of course, if I had to, always go off road before you go into road. Always go right before you go left. All right. Now I got a little bit of a shoulder. Big problem with the shoulder. Wow, that's crazy. We hit the big shoulder and like 15 cars just went by. Okay, we got through the rocky patch. Sadly, we still have quite a ways to go on this road. There's also big dump trucks that come down this road. You saw that. There's a baby. Woo! You come on this road in the weekend, on Sunday mainly. You come on this road on Sunday. Here we go. No dump trucks. Nothing. I really should just take this off my route. I should just say I have a 50 miler and a 35 miler. I should just name it. This road is just too stressful. Too dangerous. I don't even know why. I don't even know why there's so many semis and trucks. I feel like when I first started, there was not as many. I took my uncle on this road on the 4th of July last year. And I think because of the 4th of July, now I think about it, there's not a lot of cars in the road. So I'm sure he would have been like, what are we doing on this sketchy road, sir? The problem is that the road is smooth most of the time. So it's not a bad road. now. Because my mind knows that we're going longer than normal. So it's going to start to play a little trick on me. Mind loves to do that. Loves to bring up music. Hey, you should stop now. You've gone too far. It's like they keep telling me, Rain, you got this. It's okay. And of course now it's getting cloudy. Wow, we only have 27% battery life. We started off at 99%. So that's not good, people. Wow. Not even halfway. I mean, I'm sorry, we have 18 miles left to go. 26% battery life. I have to turn the brightness down again. Yeah, that was max brightness. There we go. Still see everything. We're good to go. All right. Hey, pop over. Oh, the legs are getting tired. That garbage truck slowed down for me. It's also dripping garbage juice. That's disgusting. It literally smells like garbage now. Holy moly! Yeah, that is some gross garbage smell right there, I'll tell you what. I don't know if I got some on my bike. It literally still smells like that garbage. Oh, I can see it on the road. I can see the garbage juice in the road. That is gross. Alright, we're about to get off this road. We've got a little bit of a downhill, and then an uphill, one more downhill, and we'll take our left. I'm really looking forward to the summer. 5 miles, 40 miles. That is for sure. That is for sure. Big old truck. Another big truck. Another big truck. Another big truck. The land of the big trucks. Right, there we go. Yeah, that was scary. We have a bunch of big trucks. And then we got sweat on the screen. So it zoomed in. It's just so weird how One drop of sweat on the phone screen acts like a fingerprint, or like a press. I don't know how it acts like a pinch and zoom though. That's wild. There's like two different sweat drops. So inspired. Zoom in as far as it goes. Weird. Yeah, I don't know if you remember me talking about how it's really hot. Seat cushion, padded cycling shorts. Zero butt pain. It's absolutely amazing. Now when it cools off a little bit, which really sucks. They should almost make like heated pants for cycling, or heated seat, so the seat heats up a little bit. And when you sit on it, it's super soft, super comfortable. That would be awesome. Got a little bit of an uphill. We have a downhill. Make our left turn. Finally off this road. Wow, this vehicle is just sitting on the hill. Sad. Alright, we have no cars behind us, which means we might be able to make our left turn super easily. Going downhill. Okay, we got some trucks, and I just learned if you go on the white line of this road, it's literally like Pothole City. Holy crap. That was dangerous. Okay, I guess this is the day I have to go. I got the problems in the other way. My bad, guy. It's not my intent. Yeah, that was crazy. I looked back to see if there's any cars coming. I see these giant trucks, and I hit the white line on the road. Literally, there were giant craters in the road to put the bike into a state of straight up jackhammer. That is horrible. It could have been so bad. It could have been bad in a lot of ways. Alright, I think we got to reward ourselves with a banana. Banana. It's banana time, people. We haven't had a banana on a bike ride since, I think, the first bike ride. Actually, no. I think I forgot my banana ever since I started doing YouTube Live. Normally I try to eat the banana as fast as possible, but pretty stable. Sometimes I feel terrible on the bike. Oh. Seems like this week we're just breaking new ground. We're just breaking new ground. We did our first ever live stream 6-miler run. Now we're going to do our first ever live stream 42-miler, which is huge. Never been on this road with you guys on the live stream. It's pretty flat. There's a couple dips here or there, but it's basically flat from here on out. So we're going to do like 12 miles pure flatland. My biggest fear for this live stream is that I won't have the battery life to finish it some days. I'm already seeing right now that if I did the 50-miler while live streaming, I would 100% have to have a battery backup. So I wasn't at 100% battery when I started. I was at like 90% battery. But got some cows. Some big cows. That banana tastes really good. They say humidity is what amplifies the taste. That's why if you eat outside at a barbecue, oftentimes you're like, wow, food tastes so much better. But if you take that barbecued food, the same food, and you go inside with air conditioning, there's less humidity. Eat that same food, it's not going to taste as good. Humidity amplifies taste, changes the way things taste. So basically, I ate that banana with mouthfuls of air from all these farmlands. The banana literally had like it was like a marshmallow taste to it. Drop the battery. Drop the brightness a bit more. Because we're getting low on battery level. Luckily it's not too bright, so I can drop the brightness a little bit more and still see the screen, so that's cool. The phone was basically at max brightness this entire time. Just hit 30 miles, so 12 more miles to go. I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to the finish line. It's so funny because I'm only at 30 miles, but when you know you only have 5 more miles to go, your brain stops worrying. If you have 12 more miles to go, miles. The brain's like, alright, we're still in it, bro. We're still in the thick of it. Also, this is going to be surreal because I will be passing by the 3 places that I ended up stopping. Last time I did this loop, my quads locked up on me. I had to call for rescue. So this is going to be, I don't think it's going to be emotional, but it's definitely going to be interesting. I am looking at the sky right now, and I have to tell you people, it's looking like rain. So they said it was going to rain around 2 p.m. It's probably 11 p.m. Sorry, it's 11 a.m. So they said it's going to rain around 2 p.m. So the sky in front of me, the sky in front of me doesn't look dangerous. It's not like like there, but it's like the sky. Luckily, I'm waterproof, baby. Thank the Lord. Our phones are waterproof nowadays. Earbuds are waterproof. Our bikes are. There's nothing wrong with it can't get wet. So I love riding the rain too. It's fun. It's only like 70 degrees right now. It's that. So who knows? Who knows how it feels? My left quad is starting to act up a little bit, but on the top part, which is scary because everything about cycling, you basically work the top part of the quads. While you're cycling, you work a lot, you work all your leg, but it's the top part is activated. So that's what spazzed out me last time. Okay, we got some comments. It says, cycle no more. Rain. Second. Oh wow. I can't read your name. My screen's too dark. Sorry, but thanks for commenting. Just for a laugh. Now, we just got a little bit of sun rays off the clouds. So we'll see. What part of the world are you in where it rains? In the United States? You're outside the States? Part of the website where I start mileage. Like I said earlier, there's something about seeing a solid number. Like 35, 30. It just makes you feel comfortable. roads are not all. I was thinking all the cars become flying cars. That's going to leave all the roadway for the bikes. I mean, I'm sure they're going to stop making roadways. That's all cars and all vehicles and all the roads and everything is flying. There'll be no need for a regular roadway, but for a while, these roads in the United States are all going to be free for cyclists to ride on, because all the cars will be flying above us. We'll just have to dodge the falling cars and crash land. Because you know people are going to be texting while flying. You know no one is going to be paying attention when they're in the sky. They're all going to be texting while flying. That should be a t-shirt. Make that a t-shirt. Texting while flying. Myself. Yeah, also this water bottle is not the easiest to grab. Oh, it's locked again, see? Lord. I need to just stop locking it. Right now it's like locked. Also a little bit annoying. Yeah, my left quad is definitely acting up a little bit. 16% battery. Wow, we are sucking the juice. Sucking the juice. Alright, we had to drop the magazine. Only at 16% battery. That is not good. So we still have a while to go. So, watching this and you don't know what I'm talking about, I did this loop a couple months ago, and I had my legs spaz out on me, Charlie horse or cramp or whatever you want to call it. They locked up, and I ended up sitting on the road and having to have my wife come and pick me up. So mind is playing tricks with me right now, which I know I'm okay, because I've done a bunch of rides since then and had no problems. Absolutely no problems. It's just being back on this part of the road since I got hurt. I didn't even think about it. When I was going for the longer ride, I didn't think about of my apps is eating away at battery life. Sometimes you download an app, add a widget, you're like, dang it, that is definitely eating away at battery life. I should get a solar charger, a solar panel, and stick it on my back. And then wire to, I wonder if I can run it straight to my phone and charge my phone, or can I run it to a battery? I think I can run it straight to my phone. I need to do that. That way if I do like extreme cycling in the future where I live stream it, I can have the phone at 100% all the time. And now we got those little bumps that basically feel like bumps. Miles in. So this is when I'd be pulling up at home, calling it quits. Now we have 87 miles left, so that's not bad. The last 2 miles are super easy. But sometimes I wonder if having cars pass by you is a good thing. Yeah, now my left, it's funny, my left leg is just acting up today. First it was my calf muscle, then it was the outer part of my left quad. Now it's creeping up to the top part of my left quad, to the inside of my left quad a little bit. So that's really go. Definitely feels like a little bit bizarre because the weather is changing, and it definitely looks a little bit more and more like rain every minute, and it's getting a little bit cooler, so it's kind of weird. Normally I'd be pulling up to my garage right now, getting some whey protein, taking a shower. 7 miles to go. That's funny, if it was like 90 degrees and it was cloudy, I'd be very happy. But the fact that it's only 70, it's cloudy. In my head that are talking. It's July 3rd. It was July 23rd. My legs locked up on me. So it's not been that long. Horrible recovery. Horrible at not pushing myself. So I'm out here. Got a little bit of a downhill. that guy saying there's nothing worse than me? Or, hold on, I always think the worst when I reach it. I don't know why. Nothing worse than a bike. F star star. Bike F star star. Bike F? I don't know what that person's saying. Nothing worse than a bike F star star. Oh. Alright, we're at 36 miles. Getting so heavy right now. I'm tired. My left quad is starting to act up a little bit. My left calf is starting to act up a little bit. I think it's in my head. I think I'm just negatively manifesting fear of it happening again. This happened the first time I went on the bike ride. I did a 35-miler. First time after legs lock up. Nothing worse than a bike fit. F-I-T. Why F 2 stars? Nothing worse than a bike. It's gonna drive me nuts. I hope that person's being nice and not being a jerk. But I don't know. Yeah, so anyways, when I did the 35-miler, I was like, oh no. My mind was playing tricks on me constantly, making me think I was going to have leg problems. Right now I feel great. I'm actually coming up on the second spot where my legs locked up. They locked up 3 times. So I made it from back there all the way up here. So I thought my legs were fine. I thought it was just like I needed to take a quick break for some water. And I get up here and I go, oh no, I'm about to lock up again. I don't know if you've ever had a muscle lock up on your Charlie horse, spasm. I don't know all the different names for it, but it is pretty terrifying. It's really terrifying to have your body not function the way that you're telling it to. So here we go. This is where I sat the second time. Feel good. I actually do feel good. I just some crazy mental game. I was going to get stuck again. Wow, I never would have thought that I needed to do this. funny that they blocked someone else from commenting on my stream last time. He said, subscribe to my channel or something like that. I to get subscribers, and YouTube was like, and blocked immediately. This guy puts nothing worse than a bike F star star. Comment is still chilling. Well, if you think there's nothing worse than me, then I feel sorry for you, because there's a lot worse out there. You must have a very sheltered, very privileged life. There's nothing worse. I could be wrong. Could easily be saying something positive. I just don't get it. Alright, back to the bike. So the bike has performed perfectly full time. I feel really bad. Last time I bashed it. Alright. You know what? I didn't give me my gummies. Going into the dentist. Be an easy rip or a hard rip? Oh, it's easy. That's awesome. All right. To our left turn. That little short gun. Earlier. Another downhill. No, we're at 4%. All right, live stream. I'm gonna end it there. My battery's about to die. I need to get home. Peace out. Thanks for coming.